The Pascagoula Abduction. One of the best documented alien abductions happened on October the 11th, 1973 in Pascagoula, Mississippi. Charles Hickson and Calvin Parker Jr. were fishing in a riverbank. The sun just set and Hickson said he was going to get some more bait when he heard a zipping sound. He looked up and saw a blue flashing light. Before they knew it, a 30-foot object with a dome on top was hovering over them. 3 little creatures came out and floated towards them. Hickson and Parker realized they were suddenly paralyzed. They were then taken aboard the craft by pincer-like objects. "I floated inside," Hickson said. They were both physically examined by something that looked like a big eye with a constant mechanical buzzing sound in the background. They were then brought back to where they were taken and ran for help. At the police station, police saw each man had a tiny puncture in one of their arms, much like a needle was inserted into them. The investigators thought they were just drunk, but as they questioned them, the 2 men had identical statements and looked genuinely scared. Sheriff Glenn Ryder said, "If they were lying to me, they should be in Hollywood." A Northwestern University UFO investigator flew down and said the 2 men's story checked out. But skeptics called them liars, saying Hickson might have just had an episode of sleep paralysis or hypnagogic hallucinations, and Parker was just highly suggestible. Hickson, who was 42 at the time, was well known in the community, so he was more adept in handling the media rush than Parker. He openly told anyone what happened to them without hesitation. He went on TV with Johnny Carson and Dick Cavett. He even published a book in 1983 about his close encounter. Parker, on the other hand, was 18 or 19 when it happened. He had just arrived in Pascagoula from an even smaller town and had planned to earn some extra money before returning home to get married. He told the media he had passed out at the beginning of the whole thing and couldn't remember what happened, just so they'd leave him alone. That was the only lie he told. In fact, he remembered everything and was so afraid that aliens had infected him with something that when he got home from the sheriff's department he took a bath in bleach. Within a few weeks, he left town. He got married and picked up work in oil fields. If someone at a job recognized him, he would quit. If Hickson was trying to get rich from the story, it didn't work. Parker told the Sun-Herald that before Hickson's death in 2011, he occasionally paid the older man's electric bill. Parker, now in his 60s, slowly came out of hiding, and in 2018, published a book of his own. In March, new witnesses emerged, telling the Mississippi Clarion Ledger that on the night in question, they saw an unidentified flying object with flashing blue lights going up and down the Pascagoula River. They said they kept it secret all these years because they were afraid people would laugh at them. One of them, Maria Blair, told the Clarion Ledger, "The story is very true. That's what has bothered me for 45 years." In 2019, a marker was put up on the very site Hickson and Parker were abducted, a testament to the town's belief that it really happened. Do you believe in aliens and alien abductions? Enter your comments below and subscribe to the channel for more of history's mysteries.